fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 52. Today is April 16th, 2019. I hope everybody got their taxes filed yesterday. On today's program, show, whatever, I have works in progress, I have some knitting, and I also have some purchases. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. I'm doing water today, your craft of choice, and let's chat. First thing, I moved upstairs. The contractors are coming in sometime today, so I kind of want to be up here in case they come when I'm recording. It'd be a lot easier just to pause it, let them in, let them do their thing, and then come back in. They're going to be downstairs working on the downstairs bathroom because they finished the upstairs bathroom yesterday, which is very exciting. Yeah. That one is not going to get a major rehaul. It's only the tub, the floor, and the tub walls are going to be torn down. And we're going to put in a place to move the laundry room. So, yeah, that's what's on the agenda for downstairs. I also have the nasty spring cold, and I'm sorry, but if I don't do this today, I probably won't for a couple of weeks because that's how I feel. So we're going to get this done, and I'm sorry about the voice. So anything exciting going on here? Not really. Not really. So just the bathroom. How exciting. I will take that back. Our front steps had some really bad old railings, and the middle son and the youngest son came over on Sunday and tore them off and put new ones back on. For the youngest son paid for the supplies as his dad's birthday and Father's Day presents. That was very nice. It's going to be really great. They were rickety and old, and one of the legs of it had fallen. It wasn't even attached to the top of the rail. So these are nice and sturdy, and they're beautiful. So I was really proud of the boys for doing that. I really appreciated it. So that's all. I mean, how wonderful is that? Should we get on to the stitching? I think so. So, Mirror Monday. I did this last Monday, and this Monday, of course, is Nora Corbett's Lady of the Flag. I'm working on 32 count preamble. So, of course, this is what she looks like. Sorry about the lighting, because the lighting is not the greatest up here, but we make do, right? I think so. So, I started a different color this time, and I got quite a bit done. I'm very happy with it. I don't think I'm going to get this done before July. So, hopefully before September, but not before July. And then on Tuesday, I pulled out Pretty Little Hawaii, and that is by Satsuma Street. And gotta find the zipper. And this one, I didn't work on it a lot. I just put in a little bit more. I think I did the treetops. I think is that what I did this time? Yeah, put some more of the palm trees in. So the tops of the palm trees are in. I filled in some other colors because halfway through the day I was getting the itch to work up on a rooftop, and I had to decide how I was going to fix it. So I spent the majority of Tuesday night going line by line by line and taking a pencil and crossing it off of the chart, because I'm not gonna do 28 pages of the chart to redo it. So that's what I did. Here is Up on the Rooftop by Tilton Crafts. I'm doing it on a 25 count magic guide 1/1. So I went ahead and jumped to page 2. So that's what you see here. And then I will go back to page 1 at some point. But I got a lot done on page 2 on Wednesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this back in the rotation. It may be just when it's calling me to work on it for a day, because I seem to get more done doing it that way than making it an every week project. So I think I get more done that way. So then on Thursday, I pulled out Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. And I thought, oops, I'm doing this one on a 36 count Ren Edinburgh linen by Picture This Plus. Right? Yep. So I was going along, and then I realized the wording was a row too high. So I had to frog it, and I had it away, and then that's when I noticed it. So I went, shoot. So I redid Away We Ride, and then I noticed I did ride wrong and had to do re-ride. This one I frogged. I swear, I felt like I frogged more than I stitched, but yeah, I started that. And I decided to go ahead, and I'm going to do I'll do the big border on here as well, because I was just debating with myself whether I wanted to do that or not, and I went, what the heck, I've got the floss, I might as well. So this one is probably not going to get finished this year. It would have if I had just done the little inside block, but nah. No. So Friday, I went ahead and pulled out Halloween Quaker a day early. So I did Halloween Quaker on the 12th and the 13th. So that's that. And it's 40 count. Murky Newcastle by Picture This Plus. And this is by Lila Studios. And this was another one I frogged some. So I was doing the crow's feet or the raven's feet, and I was a half a stitch off. Since I'm doing this 1/2, I had done it at like 1.5. So I couldn't believe it. So I had to frog the whole raven and do it again. So I got the raven done, and then I started the purple guy here. So that's where this one is at. I am so happy with it, because I looked over here, and on my Halloween Quaker I wanted to get 2 pages done, and I've gotten 4 pages done. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm going to keep working on it until I get it finished, because there really isn't that much more to go. So because these blocks are what, 50, 80, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. So that brings me into Sunday. And on Sunday I worked on Lavender and Lace's Santa of the Forest. I know where this picture's at. And I'm doing this on a 32 count HMCG Textile Natural. And this one I didn't do a lot of frogging on. So this one was actually a really good one. So I finished up the owl. I even put his little beady eyes in. I haven't done the back stitch, of course, but yeah. That owl looks so cool. So cool. So now, when I pick it back up on Sunday, I'm going to keep working on his shoulder here. His shoulder right here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm so excited. And this one might be taking turns with up on the rooftop depending on my mood, but right now I'm really enjoying working on this one. So I'm going to keep working on Santa. So if you can tell, Petal Fairy by Mirabilia did not come into the rotation like it was supposed to. I decided not to, so I might go ahead and maybe tomorrow do Petal Fairy, and then Wisteria will be for the Saturday stitching and Friday night stitching, since I still have Little Man, which is so exciting. So exciting. So I think I will do knitting next. So knitting. I worked on my sock out of the online Super Sock New York colorway. And where the little sheepy is where I was, so I got quite a bit of the ribbing done. I still have a long way to go. I knit my socks 7 inches before the heel, so that's where I'm at. And I'm liking this, breaking it up as a knit 2, purl 2 instead of just round and round and round. It's not so boring. So that's where I'm at. And I will move the progress keeper or progress minder. Oops, I put him backwards. You can't have your sheet backwards. Come on. Oh, come on. Dun, dun, dun. Right? There we go. So now I moved it. Speaking of dun, 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 Game of Thrones. I liked this week's. My son didn't, but I did. So that's all I'm going to say about Game of Thrones. I have all the seasons on DVD as well. And I only turn HBO on for Game of Thrones. So I also worked on the hat, which is Autumn Tam by Sandy Blue. And I only did maybe 2 rows. I have to really be in the mood to work on this one, so. Okay. Yeah, this lighting is really bad. You can't even really see it. There we go. I did 2 rows. So, yeah, it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. I haven't worked on the sweater because I think that I want to finish this and really get good at the floats and feeling of the color work before I work on the sweater. So this yarn is Jamieson's Shetland Spindrift in many colors. So that is that. So that's all the knitting I worked on. I haven't been knitting at all, hardly. I only seem to knit at night and at midnight. So this cross stitch has taken over my life. It has. It's taken over my life. Which is okay. I have no problem with that. Purchases. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this needle minder that I made. I picked up the stone on sale at Joann's, I think, or Michael's. I think it might have been Michael's. And I got some small magnets. I bought 100 magnets off of Amazon. So I can make a whole bunch of needle minders. So that's exciting. And then I went on to Flying Frog Stitcheries, and I picked up some from her. So I have Hawkrun Hollow Halloween and the Shores of Hawkrun Hollow. So that's exciting. So I'm going to move this one onto it today because that's what I'm going to work on after I'm done speaking with you. And then I got a little unicorn, and then this little mushroom dude was a freebie. So that was very cool. And then I got 2 clay ones. I got a fairy. Isn't she cute? Look at her. She's so cute. And then a pineapple, because we all know Patty loves Hawaii. So that is so cool. So she is on Etsy. So it's etsy.com/shop/Flying Frog Stitchery. And they came very quickly. So I was very happy with that. And then I went on to 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and I was bad because I made my pattern travel alone. Since I am on Stitch from Stash, I didn't want to blow my budget, and I didn't. I think it was $30 for the stitch markers, and then this, I believe, did I write it down? It was $33 for the stitch markers, and then it was $6.29 for this pattern, which is Birds of a Feather, Remember Me. I saw this one on someone else had picked it up, and I went, oh, that is really cool. I like the words. It says, when I'm dead and buried and all of my bones are rotten, when this you see, remember me, lest I should be forgotten. So I like the words, and I like the colors there. So I might just take one of my variegated flosses and do the words in a variegated floss. But well, I thought it was so nice and cool, so I picked that up, and it traveled alone. Yes, I know it's not supposed to, but that's what I did. Oops. Okay, so for this week's, I've only got, on the 18th is Silver Moon Tea by Mirabilia. That's the day I started it last year, so I need to work on that on Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday will be Wisteria, and then Petal Fairy will be tomorrow. So today is going to be Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. So yeah, that's my plans. That's what I've done and I've purchased. I don't have any other purchases, and I still have, no, I didn't add it up. I still have like $49 in my Stitch from Stash budget, so I'm pretty happy about that, because I need to build that back up for the next 2 months so I can get fabric soon. Yeah, I need fabric for my Fairy Moon Mirabilia. I need fabric for this one. I do have some 28 count. I might just do it on 28 count. Let's see, what size is this? Does it say? It's 115 by 153. So that's not too bad. And they suggest to do it on 32 count. Birds of a Feather. Nightingale. Oh, I'm sorry, 32 count. Silly. It's 32 count Nightingale. And they used Weeks Dye Works. And the frame is an 8 by 10. So maybe I will get a 32 count, because I really like 32 count. I don't really like 28 count. So I like 32, 36, 40's okay. I have to use a magnifier, but 40's okay. So looking around, I think I have everything I wanted to say. So I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I should be back Monday. So see you then. Bye, guys.